Emily, I wanted to hear about your set visit in Spain and getting to see your book come to life. What stood out about that? Because I can't imagine anything more special as a creative than getting to see that.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny to see this backdrop behind you, which is, from the set visit. And that day I flew in and someone picked me up and drove me straight to the beach that is behind you at this moment. And no one told me ahead of time that it was a nude beach. So my first introduction to meeting Tom and Emily in real life, meeting Brett in real life, we'd been on the phone all the time, but we'd never met in real life. All happened just surrounded by naked men of a certain age. And so that was surreal in every way. And it was, a very magical day. And it was the day that they were recreating the book cover. And I don't think that you told me ahead of time. I think I came down the beach and saw the chair set up. I don't think I knew. Maybe I did, but
Yeah, I can't remember. But it was
yeah,
definitely like I knew I wanted you on set for
yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
It was really, really special.
That does sound special, especially all the
Yeah,
news.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds
Well,
hilarious.
yeah. I
They were
mean,
very nice.
they were so nice because I'm looking at this umbrella and we had a real hard time trying to get that umbrella
Yeah,
positioned, and there were all these guys shuffling over trying
trying
to
to
help,
help. And we
bending.
had to say thank you,
Yeah,
but
they were.
no thank
Yeah,
you. We've got it. But they were very kind
they
about it.
were.
They're very kind.
That's an incredible story. And Brett, I really loved how you used the framing device of jumping around different times. How is it making sure that each vacation felt distinct and different while still building these two characters and their relationship, which changes each time?
Yeah, well, really, the structure of it is from Emily's book, and I wanted to do a this summer and then X summers ago, and that was sort of the fun of this. I thought it was a different way to go about telling this story, and it's obviously in the book that way for a reason. You're sort of unfolding this information in a really unique way. For me, it was an opportunity that every vacation was like its own little movie. It was like making these little movies that by the end of it, something had shifted between Alex and Poppy. And that was my goal. By every time we ended one, we had moved their relationship forward, and we've seen sort of the progression and the history, the origin of their friendship into possibly more. We're playing catch up, and we're understanding why they're a bit estranged when we first meet Poppy in the beginning of the movie. So we're playing catch up. So there's these two narratives running opposite each other. But my goal was by the end of each vacation to really have a clear idea of where they were and how they were growing between each vacation. And each one was so fun and so distinct, just location wise, that it was a blast to do.
Yeah, I think you did a great job with that. And Emily, I wanted to ask you what change in the movie kind of stood out in a very good way that you liked the most, because it's always interesting seeing what's added and what gets tweaked.
I mean, I like all of the changes. I cannot stress enough how thoroughly the changes are approved by me, and enjoyed by me. I mean, I think it's a real treat for the readers that they get to go into this experience and have scenes that they've never read before unfold, and have jokes that they've never heard before, and moments between Alex and Poppy that they haven't imagined before. So I'm a huge fan of all of it. I think it's all true to the characters, it's all true to the heart of the story. But one small little change that I really, really love is the character arc for a side character, which is Sarah, Alex's on again, off again girlfriend. And she's not in the movie a ton. She's in the background of the movie a lot. But there was a really smart, thoughtful little addition at the end of the movie that kind of points her character in a new direction that I absolutely loved and thought was so clever and just optimistic and hopeful, and I don't know, that was something that I was really, a small little detail that was just really exciting to me.
I love that scene as well. Thank you guys so much for your time and congrats on this film. It really turned out great.
Thank
Thank you so
you. Thanks so
much.
much.